Most everyone is mad.
Time to wake up. It is Sunday, March 23rd, 2025, and we are packing because we are leaving tomorrow to get top surgery. And this is probably one of the craziest things. And I get to start off by saying, I ain't nobody's slave. I ain't nobody's property. And what I do with me is a part of me and my journey, and no one else. It's not yours, it's not your own, it's my own. And the parts of me. It's wild how far we've gotten with working with our psychologist, because actually with the surgeon that we're seeing, you have to be seeing a psychologist for a certain period of time. They have to talk back and forth with a psychologist to make sure that you're able to. And our parts really, it's my brain. I can say I'm working together with my brain, the parts of my brain. The parts of my brain is really cool. And just knowing I ain't gotta respond to nobody. Ain't nobody needs to know what's going on in here. It's all out here with how we live our life. And this is like just one of the biggest things ever. Very, very excited. Very excited. Like, I'm just like shocked. And yeah, we leave tomorrow and head out. And this is the last Sunday with just no more of this, bro. No more of this dysphoria. No more. Please, like, I'm just. So much work. So you're gonna see. Tired of this damn binder. Tired of this damn binder during the summertime. Every day, just tired of it, bro. We want to be free. We all want to be free in here. So that's where we at. Get up and like, this. Where are we going, bro? So tired of this. Ugh. We're gonna finish packing. We're gonna get all of our stuff together, and I don't know when I'm gonna click record again. Off. They're gonna be off by then. All right, we got everything packed. We have Nina. I don't know if some of you remember Nina for the youngers, my younger parts, the youngers. And I think we might put some stuff in this cat bag, and otherwise everything's chilling. Okay, it is night, and we leave really, really early. We just talked to the adopted parents, and we head out like around 7. A lot of my parts having like a lot of big feelings, not bad feelings. It's just like, oh my gosh. It's a very unexplainable feeling, like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And we had some moments, but both of our partners, Lex and Squish, were really, really sweet. We called Lex, and she was very sweet and very helpful. We were sitting on the floor there, and she was on the phone, and we were talking to her, and Spud was sitting there next to us too, and helping just us, like, I don't know, like, it's not bad. It's not bad feelings. It's the feelings of like feeling something new. It's like a longing for it. It is probably one of the most unexplained. I've never experienced feelings like this. And I can't speak for the rest of the parts of me, but we're pretty cohesive with each other. So it just feels like we. I don't know which word to use. I don't know. Sometimes we struggle with it, but it just is what it is. Yeah, I'm just feeling very thankful and restful and nervous. You know, when you have something that you've had your whole life, and there's so many parts of me, and it's just like, what do you do without that something that's been a part of you, you know? But there's so much depth. I don't even feel like I want to go into the depth, because I feel like that's my depth to hold, and like my loved ones to hold, and like to talk with my professional always. It's one thing I stand by, is when we are going through things, talk to the professional people here, not the professional. We pay the professional every weekly. So thankfully, we do have a session with a professional this week, our psychologist, which is going to be really, really good. But yeah, I just felt like I wanted to get these words out. I don't know. It's going to be wild. I feel like one day when we're looking back at this, but like titty-free vibes. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's all. Just like, and we really need to get some good sleep tonight. So we get a long day. Going to get to the Airbnb tomorrow. But yeah, that's kind of like how I'm feeling, just like probably going to light our incense and get our aromas going. No void. We haven't gone into the void, which is really good, because it doesn't feel like that. It feels like a sunny day, but like you're looking at the sun, you're like, wow. It feels like that's the best way for me to explain it. All right. Also, I did want to add, thank you for being here for me. Like, very, very thankful to have you here with me, friend. It's been a little minute. It's been like everywhere. This season has just been a season, you know? I don't know. I didn't want to give you a hug because why the fuck not? Thank you. Thank you. You're always here. It is Monday and we are leaving. I don't know if you can see. We are stoked, packed, ready to go. Nerves, not feeling too many nerves today at the moment. We've been pretty stable up here in the brain. The fuck are my kneecaps out, bro? What the fuck? But very, very hungry. I think in a couple of hours, I think it's like earlier on in the night, we're not allowed to eat until after the surgery. So I need to eat this morning, which is important. Have everything packed and guess see you when we get to the next state. Much love. So I'm putting this up. We made it to the Airbnb and I don't very like discombobulated like in my head. So I don't really want to be on the video very much right now. I feel like I just want to lay down. I'm a little overwhelmed, but that's fine. All of our parts are just, I think we just need to rest. And I'm going to call Rex, and Squish is going to go get some food in a little bit. And yeah, but I feel good. I don't know what time it is. I haven't really, yeah, so but we have to get up early. Not really early. I think, I don't remember what time we have to be there. I'm not one that remembers very well. Sometimes I don't remember very well because sometimes I just don't. So, yeah, I am going to go and kind of rest my nerves because they're just kind of going everywhere right now. Yeah. So, I feel like crying because it's so big and I'm so tired. Bye. I have to go. I'm going to go rest and then I'm going to go eat and then I'm going to rest and then I'm going to go eat and then go to sleep. Can't eat after a certain time tonight. I don't remember what time I don't remember what time we can't eat after, but it will be a certain time and it will be fine. But I'm going to get my giant stuffy that I brought and go do that. It is the morning of the surgery. Sit out here. We're at the Airbnb. And I don't know where to put you. These are coming off. Literally. We're sitting outside to get some fresh air. Do morning meditation. So many of our parts are feeling pretty chill. Like our brain is doing well. Like we're just feeling very, just at peace. So much at peace right now. And, oh, there we go. Hey, God. Very at peace. Like I feel very happy. Like, I feel like excited and and like very stoked. Like, I feel like I am transforming. I feel like there's just a big change throughout all myself, I guess, and like parts of myself. I don't really know what words to use. I'm just like at a it's a bitch what it is, baby. It's a bitch what it is, baby. Hey, yo. I don't know. I don't. I hate when the camera's on sometimes and I don't feel like I'm like ready. I don't know. I feel like I'm at peace with myself and like parts of myself, and just like coming full-heartedly, like full throttle. Like it feels like airplane. Okay. I was saying I feel like I'm at peace with myself and parts of myself, so it just feels like it just feels I'm thankful to be here, to exist in another day, to be here on this earth. Really, there's so many beautiful things that you can do for yourself, to heal yourself, to grow yourself, to feel more like yourself, parts of yourselves. For me, that is parts. I cannot express enough how thankful I have been for functional multiplicity with my psychologist, with our psychologist, and working on these various aspects of ourselves and parts of ourselves every day. Like, because you have to, like, we had to, one of the things for this specific surgeon is you have to be seeing a psychologist for a certain period of time. The psychologist has to talk to the team and they have to go back and forth. So I feel very like safe because they are aware of my parts and that. So it's just, I was really nervous, but you gotta be here. We've got another quick thing to add, like with having parts. A couple years ago, we were actually struggling really hard with an eating disorder. Maybe four years ago, it was really bad, and we called an inpatient facility that was local to our town, and they had asked us if we had any like disorders or disabilities or whatnot, and we were honest, clearly, and we said that we've been diagnosed with DID, and they rejected us, and so they would not accept us because we have DID, and that sucked. And I was nervous. I'm like, well, what if? But it really is such a, it's so much thicker than that when it comes to being a person and being grounded. You realize, hey, I'm a person, yes, with several persons, but I'm still allowed any type of help. That's a way to be alienated, to be way to be demonized from the world. And that's one thing I've just strived for, is still being present in these moments, to remind myself, where are we? That's what we work on with the psychologist, is bringing all those parts that are all over here back here to this moment of the now. Where are we? So that's where we're at. I guess the next time I might record a little bit at the hospital, and I guess we will see you then. I don't know when we will hit record again, but it will be something new. Okay, we are here. IV is in, and we're going to be going back to surgery soon. I'm trying to keep all my parts. Yeah, it's not going to work. It's such a big moment. I'm so excited. Like I can't like shake my hands. I know I'm just shaking my hands. I can't do it right now. I don't even know what to say. I'm so happy. but we're gonna go back to surgery. The vest is right here, and that gets put on after the nurse or the doc, or not the surgeon, but she came back and she was so sweet. Like, they are the sweetest people here. And you know when you feel like you don't have to hide, especially being like, you know, fully yourself. I'm used to like having to go into like hospitals and like hide all of me and just like, and like, I don't know, she made me feel so welcome and all of that. All of me really, like, didn't ask questions because like we got all switchy and like she was just, anyways, I'm gonna go. Bye. So we are back at home. Got the drains in, got the vest on, and tired as hell. It is so surreal. Our parts are kind of just hiding right now and like just vibing, I think, internally. It hasn't fully hit. Like, they're gone. We made it. I feel at peace. Now, I guess more parts to be able to process. We actually have an appointment with our psychologist this week, which is so beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. Psychologists have been so supportive and really talking us through the things and allowing us to like speak. But what happened was we were there and the surgeon came in. He came in to talk. He did some drawings on the body and like, I actually don't remember. I literally just ran out of speech. I don't remember what I was saying. But I'm gonna rest and get some water and just let the body do its thing, let the energy flow through and stay with there. Dang, I look like I was just, still fucking fine though. All right, I'm gonna. Hello. Okay, so we are next morning and it is wait, today is Wednesday. And if you don't like seeing the tubes, warning to go look somewhere else because I'm going to show them anyways. The drains are in and Squish has been helping us get to the bathroom and like, because you can't like lift your arms. You don't want to be stretching your like incisions or anything. So we did not sleep well last night, just lots of broken sleep. I think because I read on a forum like with the levels of the with the levels of anesthesia, it can like affect the like maybe your sleep while like taking the medicines or something. So I don't know because it's still like in your system. So I hope that either tonight is like a more restful. Here's Nina. We really miss our puppies and our cats, but our friends staying at our house with our animals. And yeah, like I feel very like anxious to like get back there just so that we can like see. I really want to like see everything. And okay. I am in like a little bit of pain. Like I think, I don't really know. Yesterday, well, today is Thursday. No, today is Wednesday because the surgery was on Tuesday. I don't think sleep was very well. I think it was like very broken, which is whatever. What I was trying to say is that we're used to the broken sleep and used to not sleeping too well. And that just kind of is how it is. But how do we feel? Like they're gone. My phone keeps saying that I'm low on storage, so I'm just trying this out again. Anyway, so yeah, we don't have the things anymore. It's really surreal just waking up and like having this, I don't know. I need to get the iPad so that we can have more storage. So I'll talk about it in a second, but there's nothing there. There's padding under here. The stitches are under there. These have to be drained out every so often. Sleep was poopy. I think we already said that. And yeah, like it just feels amazing. Like is very unexplainable, but I think it'll be very, very, very surreal once we are able to see the stitches and see the chest for the very first time. All right, I'm going to go. It is Friday, and we got Saturday, which is tomorrow, and then Sunday, and then Monday. I didn't record yesterday. I was so tired. I finally, last night was the very first night that we got like an actual night of better sleep than the very first 2 days. What's kind of going on in our body right now, the bloating and constipation is so real. We've been changing the little pump thingies and having to like milk it out. Like, look at this. I feel like I don't know what I feel like right now. How's the pain on a scale from 1 to 10? It's really like not existent. It's uncomfortable just because of the pressure on the chest and then like under the armpits because they put these paddings in. And using the pain medicine that they give you, we've been like on and off of sleep. First, it's like we could like close our eyes and then we just like jolt awake randomly. But Squish has been helping like kind of get our body cleaned off, which is cool because you cannot lift your arms. That's gonna like, you'll feel it tug on your stuff. Like, you don't do that, and you really need to be laying down. So that's where we're at. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I am really ready. All of me, we are ready to get this, like the padding off. I think we still have to wear the vest every once in a while. How's food going? Food's going good. It's just the food. So he's getting this he's getting this like magnesium stuff to help the constipation and just the bloating and like the food that's just been sitting there. So like after we eat, it goes like right down. It was like it just does not feel good. But we've been drinking a crap ton of water. Up to that a little bit. I think we weren't drinking enough maybe the other day. And now I'm literally getting tired just like thinking about it. And guess what? We don't have any titties anymore. Yo, that's so cool. But otherwise, we're feeling very thankful. Nothing weird. Okay. Other than emptying the drains thingies. And yeah, so that's all we got. All right. Bye. All right, we got Spud here. It is, Ayo, what day is it?
It's Saturday.
Saturday,
Yes.
and tomorrow's Sunday, and then Monday we go back in for the follow-up to finally get this chest compression off. It has been a day. What do you think, Spud?
It looks uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable. So how have you felt with me and the parts of me? Like, how's it been for you experiencing? How do you feel? What have you noticed? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, initially I was like just a bit exhausted, just getting us here and getting everything squared away. But you just watching you the whole time has made it all worth it because each and every part is just so settled and so content in a way that I have not seen before. It's really pretty, really beautiful. I said pretty, I'm still tired. It's still beautiful to say. See.
Yeah. He's been amazing. Like, he gets really queasy sometimes with like blood and stuff. So it was hard for him to help change these in the beginning, but he's gotten really good at changing and helping like remove the stuff. And he's been helping because we can't like lift our arms up. And he's gotten like made food for us, and he's been giving us head rubs at night because the medicine, like especially after the anesthesia, we'll have to do a whole video like on exactly what's happening or what has happened and how your body's going to react. After anesthesia, it really messes with your sleep and it makes us like do weird things, and we already sleep pretty weird.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys already get up at odd hours of the night, so.
Yeah, he's just been so loving. I could not ask for a better partner.
Neither could I.
I love you. Very thankful.
Love you too.
And I don't know, is there anything that you want to tell this vlog? Like something that, anybody that is getting you, if you're deciding to get top surgery, what would be a bit of advice for somebody that would be supporting? I guess, if that makes sense.
Oh,
We'll do a whole other video on this sometime.
yeah, I mean, if this is something that your partner wants and needs for their own comfort, then you need to be fully supportive of that if you want them to be comfortable in themselves, and that's important. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you got to be supportive, and then also, you know, be willing to put in the work to help them through post-surgery recovery, because that's a thing.
I will say, agree. Having good support is very lovely, and friends or connections and loved ones like our tribe has been very helpful. And we'll have a whole other video on that and having a peaceful process. If anybody's really wanting it to be very peaceful, I'll have to do a whole other thing on that. But today we had a lot of our parts. I think we had a lot of breakdowns, lots of meltdowns today.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotions happening.
Yeah, and it wasn't because we weren't happy. It was because I can't speak for those parts specifically, but for us, it was like, we want this chest compression off. Like, we want to see, we just now today processed that, that we've had the surgery, that it's done. Like, that's just today. Like, we've been talking about it, but we're like, wait, step into it, bro. Like, step in, like, we're there. There's no other, we're not going under the anesthesia anymore. Like, we're there, and it just hit us today, and it was just so emotional. And friends have been so loving and checking in, and it hits you, you're like, whoa. Because the only other thing is they're just taking this off, and it's just keep it together as you have like the most intense days, and being patient is whatever. Like, you just have to rest, and we don't like to rest.
No, you sure don't.
Even when we're with our other partner, Lex has to get us like rest and lay down. Yeah. They're like, you need to rest, and we're like, no. And they're
always
like,
trying to do something.
Heck yeah. And our other partner has been so lovely too. Like, they're not here, but they really are here in heart and in space. They've been here for all parts of us, sitting on the phone with us and watching shows, and I don't know, I'm very thankful, and it just feels different. I cannot express enough how thankful we are. But yeah, love you, Spud.
Love you too.
I cannot raise my arm.
Sorry, my hair's a little greasy.
It's okay, bro. We're both little greasy gremlins right now, bro. But I think that's it. There's Spud. And that's all. So we're going to turn this off now. Bye. It is the day of finally having our reveal. And we're going to get this bad boy off. We have been so tired of wearing this. When I say yesterday, just the meltdowns, the crying, we're just mentally like not stable. I miss our art on our walls and being in our home and space. I'm very thankful for this, and the experience is very eye-opening. Also, like, if anybody is getting top surgery, please look up post-op like depression and blues. It is very, very real. Like, they're normal things that happen, and Spud was he was already looking into it beforehand. He's like, you are like going through everything that like this thing says, and they don't, I don't know if anybody else's surgeons tell them about it, but it's very real, whether it's like maybe regret or fear or shame. I won't get into the specifics because it's such a vulnerable thing. Be careful what types of stuff that you share, and the post depression or post operation like depression after surgery, and look into that. I'm not going to go into specifics, I feel, because it's a very vulnerable thing to go into, and when you give people a space online to talk about things, they can just take it to their own advantage. So I'm not going to go into specifically because that just gives people a latch and hook to hang on to things about you that they have no business hanging on to. So just know that we've been really moving through things, but like, we're just so happy to finally get this off. I know that we'll have this on, which is not the problem. It's this. I feel like I am wearing a life vest. I know that it's because you get lipo. We got lipo with it when the breasts were removed. And I know that it compresses it down and inward, and it has to do it for a certain period of days while it's draining through this. The drains really aren't having much coming through anymore. You do start to feel weird, especially when the drains aren't getting anything. It just feels like it's just suctioning your innards, and I don't like how that feels. It makes me very queasy, but it's very mild, a dull sensation. We have just never been so ready to get these out. This needs, like, having these, you need like videos on just those things itself and how to get through it. And just the, like, being able to take a breath. Oh man, so I don't know, hopefully we can get a clip once we're there and we are doing our little reveal. But man, this has been no joke. You need to make sure you have things in line to be doing, because these few days feels like almost like a lifetime. Like, it's wild. It feels like, I don't even know, it's only been a couple days, but it feels like, what is time? Time really isn't even a thing. But I just want to, like, a lot of our younger parts, I think, came out, Spud said earlier, and they just wanted to zip this off. And our younger, when we are in that state, or the younger parts of us are out, they don't want to listen. But thankfully we had lots of managed control. We got to talk to our psychologist a little bit, to kind of get us through these moments anyways, to talk through the feelings and things that are coming up. Really just doing good. Stopped the prescribed pain medicine some days ago. Like, not some days ago, I think not last night, but the night before last night was the last, like, the little dose that we had. 10 out of 10. Be careful with taking pain medicines as well if you are somebody that could, like, be an active addiction or struggle with addiction. Just because, like, that, yeah, it's a whole thing. But for us, yeah, we took it out. We did miss it just because it's like, it would help us, like, feel groggy so that we could just, like, fall asleep and, like, be able to sleep even with all this going on. But yeah, this is where we're at. So hopefully you'll see the next clip. All right, peace out. Okay, is it doing it? Mm-hmm. Yo, thank you. That's wild. That's wild. All right, I think I did it. All right, here is this big reveal. I am super bloated from being on, like, the anesthesia. You are at a really awkward angle. Wow. But you can see, vibes, scar, the nipples, the grafts have to be taken care of very, very delicately. And scarring, I don't really know what to say. I'm not really a part that, I don't fucking know. Just look at the body. Yeah, so oh yeah, the tattoo, he did a really good job around there. So I feel great. What's the pain level like? There's not really any pain. More so I just am tired of wearing the stuff on there, but you have to really take care of the nipples for, like, the very first month. It's super important. I still gotta sleep on my back, which is weird for a lot of us. We're used to sleeping on our side. And I don't know. What else am I supposed to say? Yeah, I don't know. Well, yay, reveal. Okay, well, yeah, that's all. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna do a better job at doing the kind of voiceover, because that's a part that's just, they just don't mind your business. The surgery went really, really, really well. It was amazing. Nipple grafts take a long little while to really full in totality be vibing, as nerves reconnect, and, like, even underneath where the scarring is. Couldn't be happier. The surgeon and their team was absolutely amazing, absolutely just, like, radiant, lovely, so kind throughout the whole process, so kind throughout the process of having to talk with a psychologist, which was, I was nervous. I'm like, what if if we can't do this because of we having the diagnosis for DID, like just that. And but it went well, and they were very understanding, like it's just no problem. And yeah, I don't know, we're just really chilling, we're vibing, we're happy. Only have like 7 more days to have to wear the vest, but the nipple grafts have to end up staying covered and put stuff on them. There's a whole regime for them, resume. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, that's it. Very happy, very proud, very thankful, and yeah, I'm gonna eat. Spud made me a chicken salad sandwich. Yum. Okay, bye.
Most everyone is mad.